You might be planning on finding the best observation tower to go to for a vacation. Or are you just interested in finding out which ones are the best in the world? Well, whatever reason you might have, in this video, you will see the top 10 most famous observation towers in the world. This video might help you add a place to visit soon and include it in your itinerary. So, make sure to stick until the end to find out the top 1 observation tower we have on our list. You will be shocked by its amazing characteristics. The top 10 on our list is the Willis Tower Sky Deck, which you can find in the USA. Willis Tower opened in 1973 after 3 years of construction by 2,000 people. It stands 1,450 tall or 1,730 feet with twin antenna towers. The structure has 4.5 million gross square feet in floor space, which is about equivalent to 101 football fields. Isn't it so big? It's one of the reasons why it is considered one of the best. In the United States, Willis Tower features the tallest public observation deck. The Sky Deck is 1,353 feet or 412 meters in height. And one of the interesting things about this is that Willis Tower cost more than $150 million to construct. And on a clear day, 4 states may be seen: Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, and Michigan, as the Sky Deck has a visibility range of 40 to 50 miles. Amazing, right? So, if you want to be able to experience the awesome view it could give you, make sure to visit on a bright, sunny day. The top 9 in our list are the Sydney Tower Eye in Australia. The Sydney Tower Centrepoint Retail Centre's construction began in the late 1970s, with the first 52 stores opening in 1972. The office component was finished in 1974, and the complex's last step, the Sydney Tower, opened to the public in September 1981. The intricate building and the remarkable design of the tower have made it capable of withstanding earthquakes and strong wind conditions, making it one of the safest structures in the world. The Sydney Tower stands 309 meters tall from the ground to the peak of the spire. And did you know that the spire, which is located above the tower, is utilized for communications and navigations? Awesome, right? But what would you love most about this tower is the fact that it is the first to view city's sunrise and the last to watch it set. Exciting! Top 8 on our list, Taipei 101 of Taiwan. Taipei 101 is located in the most prestigious area of Taipei and is the largest engineering project in Taiwan's building history. And do you know what's the most interesting fact about it? Its design surpasses the unit body concept and is based on the Chinese number 8, which has long been associated with good fortune in Chinese culture. To build the total 8-floor structural pieces, it was linked one by one on top of each other. Its rhythmic aesthetic is unique in skyscrapers, and for disaster and wind damage protection, the sectional Taipei 101 incorporates a mega structural system. Since there is an autonomous sector every 8 stories, wind impacts on the surface of high-rise structures are eliminated. It's so awesome, right? The foundation design ensures pedestrian safety and comfort. The translucent and non-reflective curtain walls are energy efficient and heat reflecting, providing residents with a clear view of the world around them. High-tech materials and innovative lighting produce a transparent and clear see-through appearance, facilitating harmony between the building and its natural surroundings. The top 7 on our list is the Petronas Twin Towers of Malaysia. Petronas Twin Towers site planning began in January 1992, and the construction of the superstructure started in April 1994 after the design passed numerous demanding tests and wind and structural stress models. Ultimately, in June 1996, the steel and glass encasing of the Petronas Twin Towers was finished. The 88-story twin building in Kuala Lumpur's Crown Gem, rising to a height of 451.9 meters, the Petronas Twin Towers, majestic by day and spectacular by night, is inspired by Tun Mahathir Mohamad's goal for Malaysia to be a worldwide attraction. Top 6 on our list, the Empire State Building of USA. From construction to modern-day popularity, the Empire State Building story is one you'll never forget. The Empire State Building's construction started on March 17, 1930, with the goal of being the first 100-story building in the world. Construction took a record-breaking 1 year and 45 days to finish. At its tallest, the Empire State Building is 1,250 feet in height. The building rises 1,454 feet in height altogether, including the antenna and spire. It is presently the sixth tallest building in the United States and fourth tallest building in New York City and the 43rd tallest building in the entire globe. The antenna of the Empire State Building receives lightning strikes on average 25 times each year, which makes for some amazing photo opportunities. Amazing, right? Top 5 on our list: Eiffel Tower of France. We know that most of you are already aware about this scenic tower, but did you know that the initial digging began on January 26, 1887? The tower was completed in record time, 2 years, 2 months, and 5 days on March 31, 1889, and was established as a true technological achievement. The concept to construct a 300-meter tall tower was proposed as part of the World's Fair preparations in 1889. During the 1980s, the monument was renovated, restored, and altered to accommodate an ever-increasing visit of tourists. The Eiffel Tower has witnessed incredible achievements, stunning light shows, and prominent guests over the decades. It has long inspired artists and challengers as a mystical and adventurous location. Top 4 on our list: the Shanghai Tower of China. This super skyscraper in Shanghai's Liujiazui financial district includes the world's tallest observation deck and the world's fastest elevator. It's one of the greatest sights in Shanghai to photograph the fantastic cityscape and experience the high technology and superb tower architecture. At a total height of 632 meters, Shanghai Tower became the highest skyscraper in China and the second tallest structure in the world in March 2016. This skyscraper is recognized as a top-grade green building in the world due to its cutting-edge technology and design. If you visit Shanghai Tower Observation Deck at night, you will get the greatest perspective of this magic city with changing lights along the streets and on the thousands of high buildings. So majestic! Both times are ideal for seeing Shanghai's fast development and ultra-modern appeal. Moreover, the great height of 546 meters offers you the finest area to experience the sensation of approaching the limit of the sky. And what's fun about it is that you are walking on this level, like dancing on the edge of the cloud. We're now down to our last top 3, so make sure to stay tuned. Our top 3 is the CN Tower of Canada. Standing at 553 meters tall, the CN Tower in Toronto, Canada is one of the most recognizable landmarks in the country. The CN Tower at 553 meters or 1,815 feet is the Western Hemisphere's highest freestanding structure and one of Toronto's most popular attractions for tourists and locals of all ages. Its observation deck offers panoramic views of the city and Lake Ontario. The CN Tower hosted the 2011 debut of Edgewalk, the first amusement of its kind in North America. Edgewalk is for you if you've ever wanted to feel the open-air 356 meters above Toronto. On a 1.5-meter ledge surrounding the top of the CN Tower's main pod, the world's tallest full-circle hands-free walk takes. Guests wander around the pod while being secured to an overhead rail through a harness. The journey, which lasts around 1.5 hours, is led by a qualified Edgewalk guide. During the walk, you will be able to lean back over the city with nothing but open air between you and the ground. An outstanding photo opportunity to share with your friends after you return to Earth. Top 2 is the Tokyo Skytree in Japan. Tokyo Skytree's tallest point is 634 meters high. 634 meters was chosen as the height for a tower that would be the world's highest and a symbol for the region. The number 634 is an easy number to remember since it may be read as Musashi, a term that the Japanese are highly familiar with. Tokyo Skytree took 1,325 days to build and reached its summit of 634 meters exactly 1 week after the Great East Japan earthquake. And for a fun fact, approximately 2,900 people can fit in the Tokyo Skytree Tembo Deck and Tembo Galleria. Now, for our top one, we have the Burj Khalifa Observation Deck of Dubai. Let us find out why it is the most famous among the rest. At 828 meters high, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai is the tallest building in the world, and its observation deck on the 124th floor offers stunning views of the city. Excavation construction for the Burj Khalifa began in January 2004, and the project crossed many important milestones on its way to becoming the highest man-made structure the world has ever seen. In just 1,325 days after excavation work started in January 2004, the Burj Khalifa rose to become the tallest freestanding skyscraper in the world. The three-lobed footprint of the structure is an allusion to the hymenocallis flower. The tower is made up of three components that are organized around a central core. The modular, Y-shaped construction, the setbacks along each of its three wings, gives an essentially stable structure and appropriate floor plates for residential. The tower gradually reduces its cross-section by 26 helical levels as it spirals upward. The main core emerges and culminates in a carved spire at the top. A Y-shaped floor plan offers the greatest views of the Arabian Gulf. The Burj Khalifa resembles the onion domes typical of Islamic architecture, whether viewed from the ground or the air. Approximately 40 wind tunnel experiments were performed on the Burj Khalifa to investigate the impact of wind on the skyscraper and its occupants. They included preliminary experiments to validate Dubai's wind environment, big structural analysis models, and facade pressure tests and microclimate studies of the impacts at terraces and around the tower base. That's it for today's video. Thank you for staying until the end, and we hope that you learn a lot of things today. Which one will you visit soon? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and click the notification bell beside it to be notified whenever we post more content like this in the future. Until our next video.